Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series of these I've been doing for a little while. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. Excuse me. Time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I just got through eating a gas station egg salad sandwich. So whatever I go from next has to be up from there. Go watch that review if you're interested. But anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. And that's not the case, though. Actually, I've had this particular item in my fridge for a few days. I believe I got it on the weekend when I went out for some supplies. I don't remember exactly where, though, because I stopped off at a few places. I was trying to find something specific. I didn't find it. But yeah, I did, I always try to keep my eyes open for potential stuff to review, and I found this and was like, well, yeah, sure, that looks like a thing I can review. So what is it, folks? Well, it's certainly making me happy right now. It's boom! It's Happy. Seriously delicious caramel latte. Let's get a thing for a thing. Like this one kind of. Ha! And then the whole Pharrell Williams song kicks in. You know the one. People think it's annoying, but I just feel like it got a little bit overplayed. It's still a nice song. With notes of butterscotch and positivity. Oh! Let's coffee. Say hello to a caramel that is buttery smooth, sweet and rich. Yelp, it's a keeper. I do appreciate them using Yelp. That is part of my personal vernacular. No artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, no jargon. All right. Made with 100% Arabica coffee. Here to help, we have partnered with NAMI, the largest mental health organization in the U.S., to provide meaningful support wherever you are. If you or someone else you know needs help, please call 800-950-NAMI, N-A-M-I, or visit NAMI.org. Together, we can make things better. I will say I do really appreciate that. One of the things that, of course, I think in this country, at least in America, we're slowly improving on is mental health awareness and, trying to provide better services for people who need it. So I do appreciate them teaming up with that. Like, I don't know how the coffee's going to be, but I at least do like that. So I hope I like the coffee. It'd suck if they did a nice thing and then it was awful. All right. And I did already shake it up before I did the thing, so. It smells nice. It's got a very strong caramel smell. Let's give it a go. Ooh, that's smooth. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna slag them off a little bit for the butterscotch and positivity thing, because butterscotch, sure, it's a little bit of that there. The positivity end of things, though, how do you can that? Well, answer is you make a super duper tasty fucking coffee beverage. This is really nice. Very smooth, very fragrant, very flavorful. That is very nice. And it's nice for a lot of reasons. Like I said, it's all the things I just said. It's a very smooth experience. I appreciate the fact, because if you watch my show, I'm not like a straight coffee person. I don't like black coffee. I don't, I like coffee that's got enough stuff in it that it kind of barely tastes like coffee. With this kind of falls under, that's a latte, so it's obviously, but I do appreciate that, I feel like I can actually taste the quality of the coffee. And, by comparison, if I'm going off of like a Starbucks canned drink, like a double shot or something, I like those. They're tasty. But I would not drink them if I wanted to enjoy the quality of the coffee. That's not what they're there for. They're, very heavy, very, kind of almost over flavored at times, even though again I do like them. It has a lot of flavor, but again, it doesn't feel like it's trying to overcompensate. It just tastes really nice, and then on top of that, it does have a really nice caramel, kind of nice little caramel edge to it. This is very good. And I love how like it takes you on a little bit of a journey as far as like the overall drinking experience is concerned. Like you get a pretty solid hit right at the front with the caramel, and it kind of eases in a little bit, more sort of the coffee and the that kind of flavor. Um, but at the same time, it's really interesting because like it feels almost homogenous. Like the flavors are almost blended into just one experience, but there's like subtleties to it, as it moves along, and I really do appreciate that. This is where I put on my fancy, bullshit hat where, I pretend like I know a damn thing about, taste testing or coffee or whatever. But I do really appreciate that as a flavor experience. This does not feel or taste like a coffee beverage that I just want to down, you know, because I woke up late for work and I'm just trying to, wake up before I get there, something like that. This actually feels like something that you really want to take your time and enjoy because there's some really nice things going on here, and it's clear that they genuinely, took pride and care in their product. That genuinely is very refreshing to see. Um, with all that said, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I mean, yes and yes. I think I absolutely have to. Um, in terms of, the really kind of cool thing for me is, again, I'm not the biggest coffee guy in the world, but, I do the reviews, and then on top of that, I'll drink certain stuff. It's been really cool watching, like, the canned coffee and, like, the take-home coffee experience improve, going from, back when I was a kid when you first had, like, Frappuccinos introduced and you felt all fancy, you pinky out with them. And, to now where it's like, you have like these, smaller companies getting in their little wedge and being able to go over there and do so, excuse me, by presenting just a higher quality product. And that's what I really feel like this is. It's really tasty. It's a really nice drinking experience. And then I am just going to tag this in. It's just, it doesn't add into the flavor. But I do appreciate, the whole NAMI thing, the mental health stuff. I think that's really cool too. Um, I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I'm calling this one the business. I'm doing it because I think that for me, when I think again of like canned coffee drinks, I think mostly Starbucks and stuff like that, and there are others, of course. Um, they both have different utilities. Like a double shot would be again something, I'm late for work or maybe I've got a long shift ahead of me or something like that. It's there for a strict purpose. But if I wanted like a really straightforward, really nice coffee experience, I would reach for this every time over something like a Starbucks. And I think that again, it really does showcase like the fact that they were able to pull this off in a canned product really does speak volumes for, I feel, and maybe I'm just talking out my ass. Maybe like Coffee McCofferson, be like, blah, 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 and, completely shit on my opinion. But my opinion is that this is a really, really nice canned coffee drink. And, if you're unfamiliar when I refer to something as the business, that means that basically I feel like this is kind of about as good as it can be. You could tweak it a little bit here or there. You could do a little bit of that. But, like, fundamentally, it's just an extremely sound and well put together product, and that's what this is for me. It's really good. It has a nice little added, benefit to it, but, fundamentally it has to be a good product, and I think it is. So, and if would I recommend it? Absolutely I would. Again, it's not a utility coffee. If you're over there and you just need to go over there and, get a jolt, There's other stuff you could go over there. Oh, my thing is about to end. Anyway, folks, yes, it's a very good product. I would recommend it. I forgot to go over there and delete my old videos. They're in my trash. But anyway, great rest of your day, all that good stuff. 5 things. Fantastic rest of your day, spectacular rest of monumental rest of your month. Do the thing. All that good stuff. Try to bring some positivity into the world. Bye.